Hello everyone, welcome back to Story Retold. Calina here, continuing with my reactions to old videos that I made when I worked at Her Interactive. This is Amateur Sleuth Blog, Ghosts at Moon Lake. Let's get right to it. This was in 2015. Okay. Excuse me. Story time. So this was a fun video to make, and here's one. I love the game, Ghost Dogs at Moon Lake. But in the game, if you don't remember or haven't seen it, the player never actually goes upstairs in the cabin. This is featuring the upstairs of the cabin. Players never have seen this area before. In the game, you go up the stairs, and before you make it to the top, you're presented with the option to choose to change it to daytime or nighttime, and that's how you change the clock, so to speak, in the game. You never actually see the upstairs or any sort of room. Now, I opened up the 3DS Max files where this game was modeled in, or at least the cabin was modeled in, and the attic space was not actually to scale. Like, there wasn't actual enough space up in the attic here compared to the downstairs, and so I had to do a little manipulation to make it look like it was the right perspective. So I filled in this space, though. It was totally empty, just empty. Now, I replicated this, I cloned this dresser unit from the living room space that is down below on the first floor of the cabin, and I also copied this lamp from down below. I don't remember where I got this little end table from, and I think I just pulled the carpet from an assets folder, 2D art that we had in in the Her Interactive library. Fun fact, though, this bed, I wanted to get a log cabin-y kind of bed, a log bed, and so I went hunting and I ripped it out of the White Wolf of Icicle Creek. This bed is actually used in the game, the White Wolf of Icicle Creek, so I went back and grabbed that, put that in here. And then, of course, I terribly green screened myself, who I am playing as Nancy. I'm writing the letter here. In the game, you hear Nancy read out loud this exact letter, though, as the intro to the game. Let's keep watching.
And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So, here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me...
Okay. I was a little bit more happy with the way the lighting ended up with the shadows that I faked onto my back. You can see the poor green screening along the edge right here of my jacket. And what essentially happened here is in 3DS Max, there are cameras positioned throughout the game, and that's where screenshots are taken and exported to JPEG files or lower resolution images, and that's how the game was pieced together. So I just moved one of those cameras around until it was at this angle, and then I filled myself in post, post-editing, post-filming, during editing. Yeah, and this is actually a printout of the letter, Nancy's actual letter that I'm rewriting on, her stationery.
He is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
Okay, a lot of the scenes that you're about to see are from the perspective of the ghost dogs. In the game, you play as Nancy, and you never see Nancy because you're looking out at the ghost dogs. Now, the perspective switches in this video. You see Nancy, but from the perspective of the ghost dog. So I was trying to get a camera motion from the ghost dog's perspective and bouncing through the forest. But I had some trouble because the camera was on a track, and I wasn't super proficient in 3ds Max animation. So I had troubles like disconnecting the camera from the track. So that's why my editing could have been done a little bit better. That's why it looks a little clunky. Whoops! Yeah, alright, then we have, the pan across shot here. There's one dog, and then here's another dog running through the forest. I tried to find an outfit that would have been appropriate for Nancy to wear in this game. It's a very fall-themed game. Okay, that animation was actually pre-made for the game. You only see it on from the inside of the house during that scare cinematic. So I just reused that animation and used a different camera from the outside of the door to get that shot. This, I just re-rendered out the existing animation from the game. This is a higher res version. Okay, this animation is, this camera shot is clearly not a very good one. I was trying so hard to get myself to be stationary behind the window while the dog camera is moving up and down. So it's poorly done, but I tried. Okay, I did have a tough time recording perfectly aligned measurement of my feet going up the steps. So that's why you see my feet at first, but then you don't watch my... You're supposed to be able to see my steps go up the steps. It didn't work out. But as you can see down here, here is where I copied the little table dresser thingy and the lamp. That's you're gonna see upstairs right here. See? Yeah, I just copied from there. And then look, this is Nancy Drew's actual luggage. I believe this one was taken from Message in a Haunted Mansion. So I thought it'd be funny to throw in Nancy's suitcase. Now this trunk I just threw in to this space because it felt like it needed some sort of dresser. And the dressers I was putting in here up against the A-frame slanted roof was not working out so good, so a trunk made sense. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out what the shading and the lighting issues were going on with this trunk, so that's why it looks kind of funny.
This is going to be a long night.
Dare to play. Oh my goodness, I had so much fun making it. I wish I was better. I wish I was more proficient in 3ds Max to understand what I was doing. The social medias. Yes. Oh, good times. I want to do more videos like this. This is what was fun. Of course, I also just want to learn Unity or Unreal. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see me make in the future, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.